there, explorers! I'm Shannon, and these online learning labs are part of our Spark series, where we're hoping to help spark a love of learning. If you're looking for our full Spark unit study guides with learning extension ideas, booklets, and project tutorials, head over to the website. Have you ever taken a super long journey? Well, today we're going to learn about some real adventurers who do just that. So grab your imaginary binoculars because we're talking about bird migration. But before we jump right in, I always like to share a few books that you may find inspiring. The first is called The Boy Who Drew Birds, and it's the story of John James Audubon. And it recounts his childhood and how his curiosities developed into a full-blown obsession with birds. I think you'll find it really interesting. And secondly, I wanted to highlight an Audubon coloring book. This is a really fun way to develop a love of birds early on. It shows the beautiful images on one side, and then kids have an opportunity to color it on the other. Every year, some birds pack up their wings and travel thousands of miles. And this amazing journey is what we call migration. Birds migrate or travel really far for many, many reasons, but the most common one is food. So imagine if your favorite ice cream shop is closed during winter. Wah, wah. The best mint chocolate chip ice cream and you just can't have it. What a bummer! You'd want to go somewhere else where it's still available, right? Well, just like us, birds need to eat to survive, and it's way more complicated than this ice cream example. Some birds experience a food shortage during colder seasons, and when their food supply goes down in one place, they take a trip to another place where there's plenty of good food to eat. Now, you might be wondering, how do birds know where to go? Well, it's all thanks to their incredible sense of direction. Some birds use the sun, the stars, or even Earth's magnetic field to find their way. The Arctic Tern is one super traveler who flies all the way from the Arctic, way up north, to the Antarctic, way down south. And that's about 11,000 miles. Wow, that's like going from your house to the grocery store thousands of times. And traveling that far is not easy. Bird migration is like a sky-high obstacle course. Birds cross mountains, they fly over oceans, really hot deserts, they have to watch out for storms and predators. It's intense! But the hard and dangerous journey is well worth it. Once the birds arrive at their destination, they find plenty of food and they have a great place to start a family. And that, friends, is the incredible journey of bird migration. From chasing food to raising their little ones, these high flyers sure know how to have an adventure. For today's project, we'll be making a marble run to help us visualize the challenging migration journey. In the accompanying Spark notes, you'll be reading about chimney swifts, these amazing little birds that fly from North America down to South America. They like to nest in man-made chimneys, hence the name. So let's see if we can get the chimney swift to fly down to the chimney. In this project, we're exploring bird migration in a really playful way. If you're following along in the Spark Guide, you can read all about chimney swifts and the amazing journey they take from North America to South America. To create the magnetic migration marble run, we're gonna need a pencil, scissors, low-temp glue gun and glue sticks, marbles, ping pong ball or wiffle ball, printed handouts, and a large magnetic board. And of course, a lot of assorted materials to tinker with. Today I've got a couple plastic containers, some really large popsicle sticks, cardboard tubes, and a plastic material that I found at Home Depot. What I love about making marble runs is there's no right or wrong way to go about this. Really, the possibilities are endless. The main thing to do for this particular project is to be sure that all of your pieces are backed with strong magnets. That way, you can easily rearrange each piece on the marble run for different configurations. I recommend just using a couple of magnets to start out. All right, I think it's time to give this a try. Remember to keep exploring, stay curious, and we'll see you on our next learning adventure. Bye, friends!